Okay, today we're going to have a look at Comic Life. So I'm going to go into my comics folder, into Comic Life, and basically in this app you can make your own comment from a heap of different templates. So let's go to the plus at the top, create comic. A little bit slow. Okay, and you've got a heap of templates through here that you can pull photos into and annotate and edit. Just to show you all the functions, let's choose this one today. Okay, now I don't like that background colour, so I'm going to go into the eye at the top. And down the bottom you can see options. Once you go into options, there is a heap of different colours that you can choose. Let's choose that one. Tap on the eye again to get rid of it. Okay, now I don't like the title at the top either, so I'm just going to tap on that so it's selected around it. Go back into the eye, go to lettering, and you can see the font is knuckled down. I'm going to change that. So if you go into here, they've got a heap of really good fonts. So for this one today, I'm going to choose Boopy Regular. Looks like kids writing. Okay, now if you go back to style, there's options at the bottom, and that's where you can go and change the colour. So you've got fill at the top, you've got border, if you want, that's the white around the lettering, and then you've got the effects. Today I'm going to blur the effects around the edge, so blur that shadow. In my border, I'm going to just increase the width a little bit by sliding that bar along. Oh, not that much. Okay, I'm going to change the border colour to that really light yellow. If you don't like any of the colours in there, you can also go to more options and it gives you that wheel. Okay, so up the top it says border, just tap back there to go back. Now we're going to go back to fill, and I'm going to change it to brown. Okay, again tap on the eye to get out of that menu. Alright, so what I want to do now is change the text. So I'm going to double tap in there, get rid of the default text that they put in there, and I'm going to put the title Sloss in the wild. Now once you tap off it, it'll sort of squish it into the space you had. Okay, so you can see as you go down that in this template there are 3 spots for pictures. So if I tap on the first picture spot, it highlights around it with the blue dots. Again, always you can use those to resize and move them around if you want them in your own sort of a template. What I'm going to do is go to the eye now that that's selected and see what I can edit. I can turn it into an oval shaped photo, and I can move it to the back or to the front if I want it in front or behind something. Oops. Now again at the start where it says style, I'm just going to go into options and change the border colour. Just change it to that. Oops, that's a fill colour. Just go to border, and I want to change the border colour to something that fits the style. Okay, now I'm going to put a picture in there. So you can see up the top there's a little rectangle with some mountains and a sun or a moon in it. I'm going to tap on that and go into my camera roll to select the photos I want. I'm going to choose this sloth here. Now he's obviously in the wrong spot, so I'll just drag him up, stretch him out, move him around, whatever fits in with your picture. If you drag it beyond the square that you want it to fit, it will fix that up when you tap away from it. And there you go. I'm just going to move him to the back because he was in front of that writing. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is to change the text up in the little speech bubble. So now that I've selected the speech bubble, I can go into the eye, I can change the style. If I go into options, I can change the colour. what I can also do is change the little bit of the balloon that sticks out. I can make it straight or jagged. I'm going to make this one jagged. Okay, and then I can use that green dot at the bottom to stretch that out. So in here, I'm going to tap into the words, but you actually needed to select all the text to be able to edit them. So if you hold your finger down and then press select all, that's probably the easiest way. Now that my text is selected, I'll press the I. I'm going to increase the size, and I'm going to change the font to match the font that I'm already using. I'll also change the colour of the font as well, so I'll go into colour, make it something a little bit darker. Okay, so now I'm going to change the actual words to I am a sloth in the wild. Not very interesting, I know. And once you tap away from it, it'll actually shrink it to fit inside your balloon. I'm just going to move the balloon into a better sort of shape. Okay, and then you can continue down here. You've also got the labels up here as well, or the narration to tell the story. And again, you can change the fill colour to that box, you can change the border colour, and so on and so on. I'll show you one that I've made before, one that is completed, and it was done in the Western style one. And you can see here that it's got 3 different pictures in it, it's got 2 different labels and a little think bubble, and of course a speech bubble as well. So that's pretty much it. It's a really good open-ended way of displaying or representing ideas, and it brings out the kids' creativity. Thanks guys, talk to you next week.